Good morning, dear students. As you know, our first term exams are going to start from 14th of September. So, from today we are going to start maths revision chapter wise. Today we will revise chapter 6, Be My Multiple, I Will Be Your Factor. I have covered all the topics of this chapter in this video. So, let's start our first topic, factors and multiples. We know that 1 15s are 15 and 3 5s are 15. This shows that each of the numbers 1, 3, 5, 15 exactly divides 15. Therefore, 1, 3, 5, 15 are all factors of 15. In other words, we can say that 15 is a multiple of each one of the numbers 1, 3, 5 and 15. Various types of numbers. Some interesting facts about factors and multiples and various types of numbers. 1 is a factor of every number. Every number is a factor of itself. Every number is a multiple of 1. Every number is a multiple of itself. 1 is neither prime nor composite as it has only one factor. So it is called unique number. 2 is the smallest and the only even prime number. 3 is the smallest odd prime number. 4 is the smallest composite number. Now, method 1. Prime factorization by repeated division method. Remember, in this method, we always begin with the smallest prime number which divides the given number completely. Question number 1. Use the division method of prime factorization to find the factors. A part, 48. Now 48 is an even number, so divide 48 by 2, we will get 24. Now divide this 24 by 2, we will get 12. Now divide this 12 by 2, we will get 6. Repeat the same process using only prime number till we get 1 as a quotient. Now again divide this 6 by 2, we will get 3. And as you know, 3 is a prime number, so we will divide 3 by itself. 3 ones are 3. Now we have 1 as a quotient. Therefore, the prime factorization of 48 is 2 into 2. Method 2. Prime factorization by factor tree method. In this method, we split the number into its factors, continuing the process till we get all the factors as prime numbers. So, question number 2. Make factor tree to find the factors. A part. Let's take the same number as we have taken in division method, that is 48. Now 48 can be split into many pairs of factors. Let us start with 6 times 8. Now both these numbers are composite numbers. 6 and 8 are composite numbers. So we again break them into their factors. 6 can be written as 2 times 3 and 8 can be written as 2 times 4. Now here we get 3 prime numbers, that is 2, 3 and this 2. as factors. We are still left with a composite number, that is 4. Again split this 4 into its factor. Now 4 can be written as 2 times 2. Now both these factors are prime numbers now. Now look, all the factors we have got are prime numbers. Now arrange them into ascending order. Therefore, the prime factorization of 48 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Question number 3. Write first 5 multiples of the following. A part 7. In this question, we have to find out first 5 multiples of 7. So, read the table of 7 5 times. 7 1 is 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28, 7 5s are 35. So, these all are the multiples of 7. Therefore, the required multiples are 7, 14, 21, 28 and 35. Question number 4. Find first 2 common multiples of A part 2 and 5. We all know how to find multiples. Now in this question we have to find out common multiples. Common multiples means first we will find out the multiples of the given numbers 2 and 5. After that we have to find out the common multiples among them. So the multiples of 2 are 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20 and so on, because multiples are infinite. Now multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 and so on. Now find out the common multiples. Now here we get our first multiple, that is 10. So 10 is our first multiple. Now second common multiple is 20. Therefore, the common multiples of 2 and 5 are 10 and 20. Question number 5. Write all the factors of the following numbers. What is factor? A factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. So let's start. A part 18. We have to find out the factors of 18. 18 divided by 1 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 18 divided by 9 gives 2. Then 18 divided by 18 gives 1. Therefore, the factors of 18 are, first arrange them in an ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. We cannot go beyond 18 because factors are finite. Question number 6. Find the common factors of 8, 8 and 12. We all know how to find out the factors as we have done in question number 5. The factors of 8 are, 1 is obvious, 2, yes, because it is a divisor of 8, then 4 and 8. We cannot go beyond 8 because factors are finite, or factor is smaller than or equal to the given number. Now find out the factors of 12. Factors of 12 are 1 is obvious, then 2 yes, then 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now our next step is we need to observe the common factors. So encircle the common factors. Here 1 is common, 2 is common, then 4 is common. Therefore, the common factors of 8 and 12 are 1, 2 and 4. LCM means least common multiple. There are 3 methods to find out the LCM. First is method of common multiples. Second, method of prime factorization. Third, common division method. So, let's start with our first method, method of common multiples. Question number 7. Find the LCM of the following numbers by the method of common multiples. In previous video, we have already learned how to find out the common multiples of 2 or more numbers. Now, we have to find out least common multiple, means LCM. Least means the smallest number. So first step is to find out the multiples of 3. Then find out the multiples of 12. You know how to find out the multiples? Read the table of 3 and read the table of 12. Now find out the common multiples among them. So first common multiple is 12 and the second common multiple is 24. There are many other common multiples also of 3 and 12, but as you know, we have to find out the least common multiple. Therefore, the least common multiple is 12. Third is method of prime factorization. Prime factorization we have already learned in part 3. Remember, in this method we always begin with the smallest prime number. This divides the given number completely. Question number 8. Find the LCM of the following numbers by the method of prime factorization. A part 6 and 8. Now in this method we have to find out the LCM by the method of prime factorization. So our first step is to find out the factors of 6 and 8 separately. Factors of 6 are 2 into 3 and the factors of 8 are 2 into 2 into 2. Now we have to find out the LCM. Remember, LCM is the product of common factors and the uncommon factors. So first encircle the common factor. So 2 is our common factor. Write it separately. Now underline the uncommon factors. The uncommon factors are 2 into 2 into 3. Now the product of common factors and uncommon factor is 24. So let's start. Question number 9. Use common division method to find the LCM of following numbers. A part is 14 and 20. Our first step is write all the numbers in a row separated by comma. So here I have written 14 and 20 by putting comma. Now second step is choose the least prime number that divides the given numbers completely. So 2 is our least prime number. 2 7s are 14 and 2 10s are 20. Now choose the next prime number and continue the process. Here I have taken 2, but 7 is not divisible by 2. When any number is not divisible, are carried to the next row. So I have carried 7 to the next row. 2 5s are 10. Now our next prime number is 5. Now again 7 is not divisible by 5, so again carry forward. Now 5 1 is 5. Now next prime number is 7. We have to continue the process until the number in a row are 1. Now 7 1 is 7, 1 is not divisible by 7, so carry forward. Now we get 1. Therefore the LCM of 14 and 20 is 140. Highest common factor. Methods to find out the SCF. First is common factors method. Second method, prime factorization method. Third one is continuous, or we can say long division method. So let's start with our first method, that is common factors method. Question number 10. Find the HCF of the following numbers using common factor method. We have already learned how to find out the common factors of two or more numbers. Now we have to find out the HCF. HCF means highest common factor. So let's start our A part, 18 and 24. Our first step is to find out the factors of 18 and 24. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. Now find out the common factors. The common factors are 1, this 2 is common, then this 3 common and this 6 is common. Now we have to find out the highest common factor, means HCF. We have to find out the highest among them. So the highest number is 6. Therefore we can say that the highest common factor of 18 and 24 is 6. Now the second method is prime factorization method. Question number 11. Find the HCF by prime factorization method. We all know how to find out the prime factorization. So let's start our A part, 18 and 24. The first step is to find out the prime factors of 18 and 24. So the prime factors of 18 are 2 into 3 into 3. Prime factors of 24 are 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now find out the common factors. Common factors are this 2 is common and this 3 is common. Now to find out the HCF, multiply the common factors. So we can say HCF of 18 and 24 is 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Long division method. Question number 12. Find the HCF of the following numbers by the continuous division method. 125, 175 and 225. First step is find out the HCF of first two numbers. The numbers are 125 and 175. So we perform division between them. So put this 175 as a dividend and this 125 as a divisor. We know that 125 into 1 is equal to 125. Now 175 minus 125 gives the remainder 50. Now here 50 becomes the divisor and this 125 becomes the dividend. We know that 50 twos are 100. Now 125 minus 100 gives 25. Now this 25 becomes the divisor and this 50 becomes the dividend. So 25 twos are 50. 50 minus 50 is 0. Here we got 0 as remainder. The divisor we get at the end is the SCF. Therefore, the SCF of 125 and 175 is 25. Step 2. Now carry out the division for the SCF of first two numbers and the third number. The SCF of first two number is 25 and the third number is 225. Now do the division. 25 9s are 225. Remainder is 0. Now we get 25 as our last divisor. Hence, we can say the SCF of 125, 175 and 225 is 25. Children, I hope you all have understood all the topics of this chapter. Now my dear students, I am also sending you the practice worksheet of chapter 6. So kindly solve it in your rough notebook. Thank you. Study well. God bless you all.